There are over 300 monkey species alive today, and the vast majority of these monkeys are completely harmless to humans. Most of these creatures are peaceful tree dwellers that feed on plants and insects, but some of the larger species are formidable fighters. Unfortunately, apes are often confused for monkeys, and monkeys are confused for apes. In this video, I will strictly be focusing on monkeys, but if you'd like to see a video based on the deadliest apes in the world, I've already made that video. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at some of the deadliest monkeys in the world, and to find our first species, we'll be heading over to Asia. The Rhesus macaque is a species of Old World monkey, and it's one of the most infamous primates in Asia. They can be found over a large area of South and Southeast Asia, and they are extremely adaptable, being found in different habitats and climates. The Rhesus macaque isn't exactly the largest monkey in the world, weighing in at a maximum 12 kilograms, but they are relatively aggressive for their size. These primates have a complicated relationship with humans, because in some places around the world we coexist with them, but in others they are seen as enemy number one. One of the reasons why the Rhesus macaque is so well known is because it can be found in many famous cities, and in these tourist destinations they have proven to be very brave. These monkeys will happily steal food and possessions from tourists, but the real danger comes when they steal crops from farmers. The most violent conflicts arise where natural land has been converted into agricultural land, and the macaques have started to feed on the crops. Of course, the monkeys have no idea that they are doing anything wrong, as they have foraged there their entire lives, but over the course of a year this can result in big losses for the farmers. Some farmers will choose to attack the macaques, but in most cases the macaques have safety in numbers. Some Rhesus macaque groups can number 200, and groups of this size can lead to them taking more risks and becoming more brazen. The Rhesus macaques that can be found in big cities are the ones that have little to no fear of humans, and this has led to some brutal attacks over the years. Back in 2018, a Rhesus macaque kidnapped a baby in India, and in November of last year, a 10-year-old boy was fatally attacked by one of these primates. As some of you may already know, the Rhesus macaque can be found outside of Asia, and it has a home in the invasive species capital of the world. Florida is home to a small population of Rhesus macaques, and they can be found in the Silver Springs State Park. This population numbers around 400 to 500 individuals, and they can risk the lives of humans in a completely different way. Many of the macaques in the Silver Springs State Park suffer from herpes B, and this disease can spread to humans. If left untreated, nearly 80% of cases result in fatalities, but thankfully deaths from herpes B in the area are extremely rare. In the wild, in their native range, these primates aren't known for being the deadliest animals, as they mostly eat plant matter and they are preyed upon by predators such as cats and birds of prey. On their own, they aren't very dangerous animals at all, but if you factor in their aggressiveness in cities and their strength in numbers, they are one of the deadliest monkeys in the world. For this reason, they slot in at number 5, and you should keep your snacks close if you're in their territory. The drill is a lesser known Old World monkey, and this is mostly because it's extremely rare. They are currently listed as endangered, as there are only an estimated 3,000 to 8,000 left in the wild. These distinctive primates are only found over a small area of Nigeria, Cameroon and Bioko Island, and they typically inhabit rainforest habitats. The main reasons behind their decline is habitat destruction and poaching for bushmeat, and this is a real shame as they are one of the most iconic animals in their region. In the wild, they are usually found in groups of 20 to 30 individuals, and they display extreme sexual dimorphism. Males are much larger and more muscular than the females, and they can max out at around 20 kilograms. The males possess some abnormally large canine teeth that look like they could cause some serious damage, but surprisingly these teeth don't get much use at all. The drill spends most of its day foraging on the forest floor, and the majority of their diet is made up of plant matter and insects. Their teeth are sometimes used to intimidate and attack other rival males, and in some rare cases they are used to protect their group against predators. Drills are famously quite shy creatures, but if cornered or attacked, they can use their impressive teeth and muscle to fight their way out of danger. As well as humans and dogs, drills are also predated on by leopards and snakes, so they are used to dealing with some of the most lethal predators in Africa's rainforests. If this wasn't enough, they are also targeted by their fellow primates, the chimpanzees. And if you've ever seen a chimpanzee fight, then you know just how brutal these creatures can be. Animals that are found in brutal, competitive ecosystems are usually more aggressive and hardy, and this is definitely the case for the drill. This muscular primate slots in at number 4, but if you leave them alone, then they're no danger at all. The mandrill is another large old world monkey, and it's the more famous cousin of the drill. They are known for being one of the most colourful monkeys in the world, but most of this colour is found on the males' faces and butts. Just like the drill, they display extreme sexual dimorphism, with the males being larger, more colourful, and having larger canine teeth. The colours on the males are used to attract the females, and their teeth are used to fight rivals and to fight predators. Mandrills are mostly found in tropical rainforests, but they will sometimes venture across open savannas. They can be found in groups with hundreds of individuals, and these groups have complex social structures. Because the mandrill and the drill's ranges overlap, they face many of the same human-related threats and they battle with the same predators. The mandrill is a much more difficult target than the drill, as they are much larger with a maximum weight of around 55 kilograms. As well as being larger, they are also more aggressive, and a larger portion of their diet is made up of meat. They do not hunt as much as their primate relatives, the chimpanzees, but they will sometimes target small forest deer. Despite this, their diet is still mostly made up of plant matter, but they have to share this food source with other larger primates in the area, such as gorillas. Like with many of the other primates in the area, their main predators are leopards, but even the larger mandrills will hesitate to battle this formidable predator. Mandrills are typically not aggressive towards humans, but if cornered or threatened, they will fight back. The vast majority of mandrill aggression towards humans comes from captive specimens, and they have much more reason to fear us than we do to fear them. It's believed that their population has decreased 30% in the past 24 years, and this is mostly because of poaching for the bushmeat industry. Hopefully more can be done to protect these monkeys in the future, as they are one of the most distinctive primates in the world. Their size, power, and teeth mean that they easily slot in at number 3, and they are by far the most colourful monkey on this list. The olive baboon is one of 6 baboon species alive today, and they are one of the larger species. They are the widest ranging baboons in the world, being found over large areas of Central Africa. Unlike the previous 2 monkeys, they can be found in more open areas, and they commonly inhabit savannas and mountain regions. Once again, the males are larger than the females, but the largest males reach a similar size to the largest mandrills with a maximum weight of around 50 kilograms. The olive baboons live in groups numbering 15 to 150 individuals, and each baboon has a social ranking somewhere in the group. Female baboons are the core of the social system in olive baboon groups, and this is quite different to other primate social structures. The dominant males are close to the top of this social structure, but this comes at a cost. When the group gets attacked, it's their responsibility to protect against predators, and these clashes can be very vicious. Even though they are around the same size as the mandrill, they are more aggressive and they are able to hunt larger prey. Once again, the majority of their diet is made up of plant matter, but they will target mammals as large as Thompson's gazelles and sheep. When baboons target livestock, this often causes conflict with humans, and this can mean that the baboons lose their fear of humans and become more aggressive. Olive baboons are more likely to attack humans than the previously mentioned monkeys, and when they do attack, they can cause more damage. They have been known to snatch children in the past, and they will fight back against farmers if they feel threatened. It's not only the wounds from these attacks that the locals have to worry about, as these monkeys are also frequent carriers of deadly diseases. Because the olive baboons can be found in the savannas of Africa and not just the rainforests like the mandrills, they have to face a whole host of different predators. As well as big cats, they face threats in the form of hyenas, wild dogs, and crocodiles, but they will fight back against some of these predators. The olive baboon's aggressive behaviour means that they're fit for number 2 on this list, and next up is the deadliest monkey in the world. The Chacma Baboon is the largest baboon in the world, and it roams the wilderness of southern Africa. The The males can weigh up to 50 kilograms, but they are larger than the olive baboons on average, and they are very athletic and powerful monkeys. They can achieve speeds of around 30 to 35 miles per hour, and one of the main reasons behind this speed is because they live in open areas. Despite their impressive size, they are still targeted by a variety of predators, with them making up 18.7% of leopards' diets in Waterberg, and making up 44% of African wild dog kills in the area. When predators attack, they usually go for the more vulnerable females and young, but they have to be quick when they attack because the males will violently defend their troop. Smart leopards choose to hunt Chacma baboons at night, as the males are a lot less likely to be alert to the leopard, and it's harder for the male baboons to find the leopards in the darkness. The bravery from the males is really quite impressive, and when one baboon attacks, many others will follow. They are even known to fight back against spotted hyenas, and this is made even more impressive by the fact that spotted hyenas on average are much larger. Chacma baboons are more likely to attack humans than any of the other previously featured monkeys, and they are known to cause major problems in some towns and cities. In some areas of South Africa, they have been known to terrorize entire apartment buildings, and the locals resort to using paintball guns to fight back. In more serious cases, they have been known to fatally attack children, and in March of last year, a Chacma baboon broke a hiker's leg by throwing a boulder at them. Baboons that are found in close proximity to humans are usually more aggressive towards humans, and because a lot of their habitat has been turned into farmland, they are more likely to venture into human-inhabited areas in search of food. These primates really aren't to be messed with, and their aggression is caused by living in such a competitive ecosystem, and because of years of human persecution. The Chacma baboon's size, power, and aggression means that they easily come in at the top spot on this list, and they are easily the deadliest monkeys in the world. If there are any other monkeys that you believe I should have featured in this video, then let me know down in the comments below. But until next time, goodbye.